when Megan signed with Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Megan signed with Rock Nation, you weren't privy to it. You didn't know it was about to happen.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first found out she signed with Rock Nation?
Well, I mean, I really didn't know how to feel because, for one, like people say, she didn't have to tell me, right? She didn't have to tell me. But, you know, the guy that I was dealing with between her, who was the, you know, the in-between guy between me and her, communication really. And that's another area where I messed up in. You know, my communication wasn't really good with her. And I had a dude in the middle that I trust, you know, trying to keep things right. He tells me that they just going to look around the building. You know, they Puma stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like some dumb shit. You know, so I'm thinking she just finna visit Rock Nation and they finna you know, whatever. Next thing you know, I look on the internet. I get on a plane. You know, when people, I like to clear that up. When people try to say that I went and got Lil J because she signed with Rock Nation, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not true. They try to say she signed with him, and that's why I went and got Lil J. That's not true. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I went and got Lil J because she went and got certain lawyers that came to me before I knew she was with Rock Nation. You know, I didn't know these lawyers had nothing to do with Rock Nation. You know, I just knew it was Megan's lawyer. And they came and they told me, you know, pretty much put a gun to my head, told me it was a stick up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is why I went and got Lil J. We ended up signing what I did with him and not knowing nothing about this stuff that happened. And the actual day I signed and we post with Lil J, I post a picture, we post a picture, get on the plane, and then I get up and I see, you know what I'm saying? She signed to Rock Nation on the plane once I get off the flight. Right. So it's like I'm getting all these acts like, oh yeah, that's what your bitch ass get. She left you, like all kind of hate mail. You know what I'm saying? Just telling me like, and I'm sitting like, damn, what's going on? Like what they mean? What they talking about? You know what I'm saying? Right. Even when I'm looking at when I first looked at the picture with her and Jay-Z, I was like, shit, that's cool. That's you know cool what I'm saying? That's like she with Jay-Z. So then. Next thing you know, I'm looking at all the stuff about, yeah, she left you, that's good, your artist gone, whoop the whoop. And I'm saying, damn, I really didn't know what happened, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, is she gone? You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of just sat in the moment because I was like, I really didn't know what was going on. Right. And so I said, shit. So now, they at me and I'm seeing Megan done saw all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And she's not clearing it up, like saying what's going on. But she see everything on Instagram and media when somebody comment, you know what I'm saying? So I know you saw it. So you're not trying to clear it up and tell these people what's really going on. You making it look like you really did leave 1501 to go to Rock Nation. And you ain't coming in my defense or nothing. So shit, hell yeah, I spoke up for myself. Right, and then, so from what I understand, from me speaking up saying that I own shit still was what pissed her off and made her mad. But that's another story. I feel like they just wanted me to like say something to have a reason to be mad at a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But
technically, they basically try to bully you out your artist.
Yeah, you know. So she do that. So now I'm just learning what's going on, and I'm like, fuck. You know, so I'm like, you know, Jay, what's going on? Like, is he gone? Like, I really didn't know because, like I say, I had a dude in the middle that was supposed to be buffering things and taking care of things for me. You know, he turned out to want to be a dude that you can't trust, that was positioning himself the whole time when I'm thinking that he was, you know, riding for me. You know what I'm saying? He was looking at her position, trying to be her manager at the time and wasn't giving a fuck about 1501. Okay. So now, when the gun come to my head, it's a stick up. Shit, I mean, hey, if you ain't shooting me while I'm down, and you done tied the ropes and let me go, I'm finna, shit, what you think I'm finna do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta express yourself.
That's pretty much what's going on. And, you know, and then from that's just when everything started. You know, just everything just started from there. Never spoke to him enough. The crazy part about it is that, like, we was just with him, like, 2 days before. You know, in Houston. I never knew. I never spoke to her since then. Just with you 2 days before, like in Houston, everything all good. Like, so they tell me you already had this stuff planning for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about it, but you was already finna attack me in a way that I didn't think was cool. But you know, people can, you know, you got the hotties that want to cry and say, oh, I'm bitter and all this type of shit. But I'm saying, put yourself in your position when you just know what you just did. You went and spent all this money on this girl. The whole city of Houston know that I spent well over $1 million on this girl, just doing all kind of stuff. Never told her no one day in my life. Always said yes to everything. Gave you everything you ever wanted. And then you just send your lawyers at me to take everything. I just felt so disrespected by the whole situation. Now, people can say, yeah, that's business, that's the music game, welcome to the music game and all that shit. But, you know, I just thought she was more solid than that. I thought that being from Houston, Southside, Third back then and all that shit, I thought that shit really was real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not thinking she would ever do this because I made it my point to never disrespectful, never do nothing. I still, to this day, don't know what I did to them. They don't even have a reason, you know, other than some shit they trying to say, stealing money. What I look like stealing money, man? Come on, man. I ain't need to steal no money from you. We gave you everything she ever asked for, you know, but we made the mistake of letting 300 pay for everything. You know, who wouldn't take that type of offer where they want to pay for everything? And they just turned out to be the type of people that, you know, if you're not paying the money, if you're not the money person that's actually, mind you, I didn't need 300 to pay for my stuff. You know, I was doing fine just without them. You know, we got with 300 hoping that, you know, just to blow her name up more. But, you know, they, you know, she just turned out the two together. They turned out to just be like people who, you know, chasing the money, and that's cool. I get it. We chasing the bag, whatever the check is, whatever. But this was a situation that was designed to where everybody was getting what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like she was the star. This guy here was gonna be whatever he was, and I, you know, can be an executive in the music business.
At the end of the day, it's a heavy learning experience.
Yeah, it was. You know, it was cool. So they just wanted me out for some reason. Okay, you know, they just wanted me out. For whatever reason, I still don't think they got no. They gonna say I'm talking on the internet now, but this all after the fact that you sent your lawyers with me, with the gun pointed to my head. So, you know, like I said, it was a learning experience. You learn not to trust people because, like I said, the guy that did this to me, I moved this guy into my house for a whole year, took care of him all year long. Fed him food, bought him cars, got him jewelry, all kind of stuff, all so he can just go run off and like leave. It's like, man, you know. But sure, I just had never had nothing like that drastic happen. I just felt like I would never do that to nobody. I don't care what the situation was. If somebody really helped me like that, like you hear me telling this story about the old man that helped me, like you always like that with me. But I get it. Reports come back. I want to be a star. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, I was a 5-time All-Star, but you know what I'm saying? I want to be a star. Typical Houston hating shit. Well, they feel like I'm trying to outshine too much or, I don't know, whatever the case may be. I mean, you know, I have fun out there. Yeah, I try to, you know, do my thing or whatever.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's that typical Houston shit.
Yeah, just shit where it's just, you want to be the main one. Like, it's like, I'll never understand it, man. I come from a team sport where it's 25 other guys. You have to help the other guy at all times. So I just never could understand why it always have to be like some Houston type shit. Well, you know, and I don't even want to say it's Houston shit. I just think it's hometown shit. I think in other places think that Atlanta and all that stuff good, but when they have the infighting as well too, but they still capitalize a little bit more. But for us, it's like, you gotta be the top dog, or you can't have nobody up under you that's even close. I gotta be the one. I gotta be the man. Like, I just didn't believe that, and I set up a system to show that everybody can get what they want, and it actually worked. How many times you set up something like this and everything goes perfect?
You set up a lot of opportunity for a lot of rappers.
Yeah, like it went perfect, you know, and they just messed it up. Just like, well, I ain't gonna say they messed it up. We still
not messed up,
but I'm just saying that situation got messed.
Got your control.
Yeah, I still got control of my company. What I'm saying is they messed it up just what we had with that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was no need to like be like that. You know what I'm saying? You could have just talked to me. I could have made simple adjustments to the contract that you probably would have wanted. You didn't have to come in like like you like a gangster or something, and we know you ain't about none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that it's just sad that it's gonna be the story that back in. I don't care how big she be, whatever, and whoever try to come bash or say whatever, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a sad story because it's just. I mean, it wouldn't be a sad story for her if she keep going, or if I, you know what I'm saying, don't do what I'm supposed to do, then I guess it would be, and they wouldn't care. But, you know, it's just one of those another Houston stories that I was just trying to avoid. You know
right. Yeah, I feel you. I feel your whole story, your whole projection, how you trying to help the city.
You know, they say stuff like, you know, I didn't do nothing but spend the money. You see what I'm saying? And I'm saying, but shit, bro, you had contacts. You had the same contact. I used your contacts. You had the same contacts before I came, and it wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden I come, and now it's working. And you want to say I didn't do nothing but spend the money? Like that's so easy. Spending the money was easy. All y'all would have been doing it already. You know, and it's just like say we trying to steal from you or whatever the case may be about whatever we got going on. Man, we gave this girl 40% of her royalties up front as a new artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, go find, like, you don't find nobody getting that just from a new artist buzzing right out. Like, we show love all around the table. Like I said, when I told people I give her 40% of her royalties, my motherfuckers look at me like, what? I mean, yeah, she's big now, so it don't sound bad, but when you just got one freestyle and we give you 40% of this thing, like, come on, man, we show major love. And you wanna handle me like that? Right. Nah, I'm gonna say something. And if I gotta go out talking, then that's just the way it's gonna be. Right. You know.